Hello and welcome to this channel. I'm going to speak in two languages, so we are going to understand more properly in both communities, in English or in Spanish, what I'm going to do. Hola, muy buenas, bienvenidos al canal y vamos a proceder a hablar en dos idiomas para que se pueda entender más o menos las dos comunidades, porque esto no está muy bien explicado en ningún sitio, cómo realizar lo que voy a explicar. Okay, recently we have received a new update of SteelBeast, the version 4.1x, because it's changing. It was 4.157 and now it's 4.159, no en Spanish. Hemos recibido hace poco una actualización que nos actualizaba SteelBeasts a la versión 4.1x. Ahora estamos en la 4.1.59. La primera que salió fue la 4.1.57. Okay, one of the problems that we have in this new version is that because we have a new terrain model, we cannot open the old missions. Uno de los problemas que tenemos con esta nueva versión es que no podemos abrir escenarios antiguos de la versión 4.0. So what we have to do to make open these old scenarios inside of SteelBeasts 4.1. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que tenemos que hacer para abrir estos antiguos escenarios de la versión 4.0 en la versión 4.1? First of all, I have to say that for everyone that don't know, these missions are this way. For example, I have the old missions in the single player, okay? And this one, for example, that I'm going to convert, there are several ones, is with the last stand of the file SCI, okay? Aquí vemos las misiones que tenemos y son archivos independientes. Normalmente son archivos independientes, pueden tener algún archivo más, pero normalmente son así, donde está incluido el terreno, por ejemplo. Dentro de las misiones pues puede estar incluido el mapa. The maps are included inside of the files. So what happened when we try, for example, to open one of these missions? Okay, we're going to go to single scenario, single player for the 4 to 3 difficult. Vamos a abrir esta misión, ¿vale? Y vamos a ver qué es lo que sucede. We're going to try to see what happens. Go to, it's in Spanish, but no problem. Abrimos aquí, we go to the mission, and it says something like this. In this case, I want to open this one. It says could not find the legacy scenarios based on the scenario legacy terrain file name was blah 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 blah, and the terrain is blah 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 blah. Ok, nosotros hemos perdido esa información, no tenemos ese terreno, ese archivo y no nos permite abrirlo. What we are going to do, lo que vamos a hacer es copiar esos nombres. 000, 828, 000, 828, Corea, edit.ter. Korea edit.ter, and the legacy hide map, the hide, is Suwon Osan HGT. Okay, we have that one. We have several methods of converting a scenario. Tenemos varias posibilidades de convertir un escenario, ¿vale? Imaginemos, trying to imagine that we have something like this, for example. I'm going to open this one. Voy a abrir este otro. That is here, conversions, new, Gregorio, okay. I have this one, and I have this problem with this one, okay, the same. This is the legal scenario is Adur 1A with bridges, con puentes, y Adur Valley, okay. We are going to copy those files, Adur in a paper, okay, con puentes, there, and then Adur Valley. Okay, RAW. What do we have to do? Lo que tenemos que hacer es, en estos casos, the first thing we have to do always is try to do it in the same 4.1, okay? So we go to the editor, missions editor, and open it, and wait for the the opening of it. Ahora, vamos al siempre lo que tenemos que intentar es hacerlo esto con el 4.1, si podemos evitarnos tener que abrir el 4.0. Entonces abrimos el editor de misiones. Ok. And then we go to File and open the mission. This was the file. Esta era la misión. Abrimos la misión. Open. It says the same. And here we have a button that says replace the map. Reemplazar el mapa. We click it. Lo presionamos. And then these are the maps that are installed for the 4.1 version. Estos son los mapas que tenemos instalados en la versión 4.1. If we go to the all scenarios for the 4.0, okay, it will be installed in documents as in games, okay, SteelBeasts, my scenarios. Si nosotros vamos a la antigua versión, al 4.0, veremos que tenemos instalados estos archivos de misiones aquí, ¿vale? En este documento. Y más concretamente veremos que los mapas antiguos, and more specifically, we will see that we have the maps installed in this directory. Okay, in program data, as in games, SteelBeasts, the maps. Okay, with the heights and the terrain, all terrains. How do we install these maps if we have 4.1? Okay, to install them, we have to go to the SteelBeasts. Sorry, as in games. And in the download areas, we have here the legacy map installer. That way, you're just going to install them here if you don't have the 4.1. Okay? You will have the terrain, the themes, the terrain, and the height. So you can convert these scenarios from that. Okay? So what we do here, we have it was Adur Valley and Adur 1A con puentes, with bridges. Teníamos que el escenario era Adur Valley o Adur 1A con puentes. So we have to search for something similar. Nosotros tenemos que buscar algo similar. So here is the one, and there is another one here. Hay dos, Adur Valley, UK publicado, y Adur Valley auto-created base. Which one to choose? Auto-created is the one that creates only with heights, not with vegetation, buildings, etc., roads. El auto-created es el que se genera solamente con terreno, solamente terreno. No se genera con ningún edificio, ni plantas, ni carreteras. So we are going to choose this one. Así que vamos a elegir este mismo. ¿Vale? We open and we wait. Y esperamos. Elegimos y esperamos. And we have our scenario here. Tenemos nuestro escenario aquí. We can see in 3D. Podemos verlo en 3D. And we see that is by night. Ok. Y vemos que es de noche. ¿Cómo corregimos esto? Porque a lo mejor el escenario era de día en el otro caso. Maybe the scenario was that by the day. We have to go to the options, the time, and the reason because it's night is because they didn't introduce the correct longitude and latitude coordinates. Vamos aquí a tiempo y hora, y la razón por la que no tenemos de noche es porque no se introdujo la posición del mapa correctamente en las versiones anteriores del creador, la longitud y la posición. Si tenéis la longitud y la posición, las coordenadas, if you have the coordinates, I think that you can control them I don't remember where to put them, but there is a place I don't remember. Okay, I don't know if it's anywhere on the map, or you have to go to the map and correct it in the map. No sé si tenéis que corregir en el mapa. But the quickest way is just try to make it matching the time with the time, modifying the time. Okay, la mejor opción a lo mejor es la rápida es corrigiendo la hora. So you can see here that we have the map, and we have the roads, we have the buildings, we have the vegetation, okay, etc., etc. Here we have the buildings, etc., etc. This is a scenario that was set for 1 and is instituting. The problem with this, well, esto es, como veis, es el mapa que ya tenía hecho para SteelBeasts 4.1. El problema de esto, the problem with this, is that if the user modifies something of the map, it's not going to be reflected. Si el usuario modificó algo de este mapa, el que hizo la misión no se va a ver reflejado. To make it load, you just have to save this. I'm not going to do it. The scenario, lo único que tenéis que hacer es salvar este escenario y ya está. And you can play. Y ya podéis jugar, ¿vale? ¿Qué pasa? What happens if you don't find it? Okay. You have to go to the map editor. ¿Qué pasa si no encontráis ese terreno? ¿Vale? En el editor de misiones. Before we were in the mission editor. Now we go to the edit map. If we don't have that file. Ok. Tenemos que ir a ese editor de mapa. ¿Qué es lo que hacemos? Ok. We open the defect map. Ok. Abrimos el mapa por defecto. And just with that, y solamente con eso, lo que tenemos que hacer es create a new map from there. Okay, from terrain. We create a new map from terrain, and then creamos un nuevo mapa como a partir del terreno. And now it's going to go to the program data, these files, where you have all these files. And you try to search, se va a ese directorio, al program data. Y vamos a tratar de buscar el escenario, el TER que nosotros nos indicaba, ¿no? We're going to try to find that TER. In this case, it was Other Valley or something like that. Here is the Other Valley. We could use this one. But because we have the new one in the 4.1, we are not going to use it. Este es el mapa que tenemos aquí, pero como tenemos el otro, no lo vamos a usar, ¿vale? In the case of, en el caso del primero que teníamos, el de Corea, in the case of the Korea one, okay, it's the Korea edit. We don't find anything here, okay. We don't have totally not Korea. We cannot create this Korea map. Well, if we wanted to create, I'm going to use it. Así que si quisiéramos crearlo de cero, el terrain, vamos a hacerlo. We create the Other Valley. Say the Other Valley, it's possible to create a map, a delta. A delta is when you create a base map, it's very big, the map, okay? Cuando creáis un paquete base es muy grande. Lo guarda, it saves in the place where are stored the 4.1, what you said that you wanted to create the maps. Lo guarda en el sitio donde vosotros creasteis los mapas. Y es muy grande. Y el paquete delta es más pequeñito. Lo guarda dentro de un paquete que ya está. And the delta map is lower because it finds something similar and modified. I'm not going to create it. No voy a crearlo porque si no, because if not, it's going to create a big one, okay? Okay. What happened if you don't find anything of that also? For example, in the first mission I wanted to create, okay, this was this mission. There was no way to find nothing of Korea. Okay, there are two ways of doing. The worst case, I'm going to show you the worst and the better for me, in my experience. You go to the edit map, okay? Edit mission editor. Voy a enseñar dos métodos, el método peor y el método mejor. El método peor es porque nada más tenéis instalado es 4.1. The worst case is because you only have the 4.1. SteelBeasts 4.1. And the best case is when you have 4.02 installed also. El mejor caso es cuando tenéis la 4.02. ¿Vale? Here, you can select export to the map pack. Map packs or something like that. It has to be. Okay? It's a little hidden. Es un poco oculto este. Le dais aquí. And now you can select, podéis seleccionar la misión that you wanted to convert. In this case, this one. You're going to open. And it's going to say that it's going to make a map. You see here the heights. It says that the altitudes, dice que las altitudes existen, the altitudes exist, and it's possible to create a new map. You click, you follow the steps, okay, next, you put here the coordinates if you want, so you would save the problem with that, okay, the name, etc, etc, second, and then you click this publish, because if you don't publish, it's not going to be loaded, okay, that's what I'm going to show you. Then you click next, 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 and it's going to be saved. That way, you don't need 4.01. De esta manera no necesitáis la versión 4.0, ¿vale? Only with 4.1 is going to be okay. You publish, lo publicáis y modificáis las coordenadas si queréis y los nombres. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to use the good method, the best method for me. The best method for me is using SteelBeasts 4.23. 4.023. Mejor método para mí es usando la 4.023. Okay, here we are in the 4.023. Estamos en la 4.023 and we are going to go to the mission editor. If we go here to the, si vamos a la misión, you will see that there is no problem loading the mission. No hay problemas abriendo esa misión. So we go to the mission editor. Okay. And in here, we are going to open the mission. Y aquí vamos a abrir esa misión. There will be no problem because all the missions, the old mission, are open in the 4.023. Todas las misiones se abren en la 4.023, hasta muy antiguas, even very old ones, usually. No problem, because all preserve the same terrain. Todos conservan el mismo método de terreno y por lo tanto no va a tener ningún problema. Here is the mission. Aquí está la misión. Okay. We're going to check out how it is. En 3D. Vamos a ver cómo es por la noche. Yo por en 3D. And we have the terrain here, okay? What we are going to do is on files, presionamos en files, and we are going to, no, in maps, sorry. We're going to go to maps, and we're going to save map, okay? Save map option. And these are the TER files, and it's going to be stored in this area. They are going to be stored here in the program data, in the terrain area. So we are going to put the name of the file. Vamos a poner el nombre, se salva en ese archivo, vamos a poner el nombre que tenía, que nos estaba pidiendo. 028 Korea edit ter. Even it's saying, el editor está diciendo que es una edición de un escenario que tenía. Editor. It's an edit, so it's better to do it that way. So okay, so we save it. And now, yes, we click here, we save the theme, okay? And for that, we're going to leave it that way. Save. And now we can go to the 4.1. And we go to the editor map. Nosotros vamos al editor de mapas. Open defect, by defect, por defecto. And we create a new packet from there. Creamos un nuevo paquete de terreno. Y seleccionamos el archivo. This one we created. Okay. Next. And it's going to create and convert the heights, altitudes. Va a convertir el mapa de alturas. And we load the map inside of the map editor. Cargamos el mapa en el mapa editor de mapa. And here it is. Okay. As you can see, como podéis ver, selecciona una parte de la conversión, porque el terreno, el TER solamente está, el mapa puede ser todo esto, pero solamente tiene información de terreno aquí. Por eso solamente podréis hacer esta misión solamente en este terreno. As you can see here, all the information of height is around, but only this area is with the TER file. The TER file is the one with the vegetations, the rivers, the roads, the whatever. It has buildings, it has. Okay, and this is important. Once you have created this is created, this file. Una vez que se ha creado esto, se crea este archivo, ¿vale? Con un tamaño with a file of 37, for example. I don't know. We have to save it, okay? But we have to save it as a new one, totally different, with a new package, okay, base. Okay, this is the one, and we create it. We can modify it here the latitude and longitude, day, whatever. And it's saved. And now we publish. Important to be published. And we should have now two, the Korean edit and the how to create base. Now we go to the mission editor. Ahora vamos al editor de misiones. And we load that file. Y abrimos ese archivo, esa misión. Replace the map, reemplazamos el mapa. And we choose the Korea edit, not the publish one. The publish, sorry. We choose the publish one. With the terrain, not the SEO Sun, this one, okay? Not the SEO Seon O Sun, this one created. But the publish created, the Korea edit published. Because the other one is only the altitudes, solamente son las altitudes. And once we have it, we have just to save it, but as a new file, because we don't want to remove the compatibility with the old version. So we are going to save it here. Salvamos como un nuevo archivo para no perder la compatibilidad con la versión anterior, por si acaso queremos utilizar la versión anterior. Save it, okay. In this case, it's a file that was created. We go exit, and we go to a user, convert to the new one. Single player Korea, abrir, open, and here they are. Esto es lo que son. It's important that you load the height maps, but the new converted one, the new package, to make a new package. Podemos hacer un nuevo paquete. De hecho, in fact, we can remove this one if we want from the package and leave this one, the edit one we created after that, because this one is only the terrain, the heights, and this one is the heights with the terrain, with the vegetation, si ese es el vegetation, the roads, y ese es el terreno con las vegetaciones, etc, etc. Here we see, and here we see all the vegetations. Well, it's dark, you don't see so much, but the scenario is converted, and you can play it. You can play in in the new SteelBeasts 4.1 with all the vegetations, etc, etc, etc. I hope you enjoyed. Press like, por favor presiona el like y se agradece un mogollón. Espero que os sirva. Chao, chao, gracias.